gap today and the board doesn't clear our bar, and we'll show you exactly why passing is a position. Good afternoon, Wote, and welcome into the evening card from the Form Guide. I'm Rachel. 12 races still to come across 3 meetings this evening, and the model has repriced every one of them against the afternoon's market moves. The book stands 10.9 units down, the reckoning first. I checked it's working on one race and gave up. It was right, obviously. If you're new here, the method is simple. We take the prices from 30 plus bookmakers, strip out their built-in margin, and what's left is the market's honest opinion of every horse, the fair price. When the price out there is bigger than fair, that's the gap this show lives in. And yes, we've tested the fundamentals too in form, going, draw, jockey and trainer records across more than 100,000 runs. By the off, the market has all of it priced in. What it gets wrong is the price itself, and that's what we hunt. Analysis only, 18 plus. Right, where are we racing? Naas is next. 5 races still to run, next off 3:30. Then Worcester, 4 more from 22 to 4. Brighton follows, next away, 10 to 4. A proper spread, that. Something for everyone. Good job, one of us is a machine. Steam and Drift, where the money's talked since this morning. La Lolita, 5:08, Worcester, 28 to 1 into 10 to 1. The money's come. Sinbad, My Dad, 5 o'clock. Naas, 40 to 1 into 18 to 1. The money's come. Going the other way, Playful Fox, drifted from 5 to 1. Information, not instruction. Prices as of recording. Now, the nap. Except today, there isn't one. No runner on today's card clears the 18% win probability floor at a price worth taking. So there is no nap. And we say so rather than inventing one. Here's the thing, forcing a headline pick on a day the numbers don't offer one is how tipping services go broke quietly. We publish every call and settle it in public at 10, and so when the card says stand down, we stand down. The closest calls are on the board now, marked with their confidence tiers. Interest only, the lot of them. Quick one while that sinks in. If this board earns its place in your morning, the like button and a subscribe genuinely help more people find it, right? The meetings. Now to Brighton. 3 races there. First away at 10 to 4. The 10 to 5 looks the race to focus on. Danehill Star. You can get 11 to 1, but the devigged market makes it 8 to 1. The price is giving away 33% of win chance. In the 4:20, the model likes Dapper Guest. It's 16 to 1 with the books against a fair price of 14 to 1. 14% of value sitting there. In the 10 to 4, Big Time Rascal, the market and the model land on the same rung at 16 to 1. But the Raw Red still leans our way by 5%. Over to Naas. 5 races there. First away at 3:30. The 3:30 looks the race to focus on. Iconic. You can get 18 to 1, but the devigged market makes it 16 to 1. The price is giving away 17% of win chance. In the 4 o'clock, the model likes Dancing Saxon. It's 11 to 1 with the books against a fair price of 10 to 1. 10% of value sitting there. And have a look at the 4:30, Gordon Bennett. Best price 18 to 1 when our tissue says 16 to 1. The model rates it 6% better than the market does. On to Worcester. 4 races there. First away at 22 to 4. The 22 to 4 looks the race to focus on. Fervent. You can get 10 to 1, but the devigged market makes it 8 to 1. The price is giving away 24% of win chance. In the 5:08, the model likes Lady Harriet. It's 16 to 1 with the books against a fair price of 14 to 1, 21% of value sitting there. And have a look at the 22 to 5, Harry. Best price 10 to 1 when our tissue says 9 to 1. The model rates it 7% better than the market does. Before we wrap up, the value radar. One board, the whole day on it. The widest gaps between what the model believes and what the bookmakers will actually lay you. each one carrying its A, B or C confidence tier. Top of the board, Fervent in the 22 to 4 at Worcester. 10 to 1 available against a tissue price of 8 to 1. Second, Tawazun in the 4:30 at Naas. 11 to 2 available against a tissue price of 11 to 2. And third, Dancing Saxon in the 4 o'clock at Naas at 11 to 1 available against a tissue price of 10 to 1. And every name on that board goes into the public book at level stakes. The receipt settles the lot at 10 tonight. Win or lose, it's on the record. The board doesn't lie. Quick word on how this works now, because we've changed it and it's worth 30 seconds of your time. Every race on today's card goes through the model, all 12 of them, every runner priced. But a horse only makes this list if it clears 2 bars. First, it needs a genuine chance, at least 18% on our numbers. Second, the price has to be longer than that chance deserves. Both, or it doesn't make the list. No 40 to 1 flyers dressed up as value. If a horse hasn't got a proper shout, it isn't here, however pretty the price looks. So, 3 calls from 12 races today, 3 each way, where the frame chance is strong, but the win chance isn't quite there. Everything else got left out, and plenty did. They're on screen in running order, so find your race and pause it. Everyone goes in the public book and settles on tonight's receipt, win or lose. Right, before I let you go, yesterday, one race worth watching twice, and Rob is the man who watched it. Rob.
Thanks, Rachel. The 2:35 at Killarney, and this one repays a second look. They jump and Lake Okeechobee go off in front of them. Lalagurash and Balinvasas. Best settle in midfield, covered up and going easily enough. Up Torrentop and Coup d'Essai are dropped right out the back of them, covered up and waiting. Balinvasas Best is still learning his job in behind them. The border boy makes a mess of one and loses every yard he had made. Turning in, Pure Logic and Maxicourt are the ones making ground. Lake Okeechobee has nowhere to go as a wall of horses in front of him and nothing opening up. Cillin Allen has nothing left when it matters. And inside the last, it is Pure Logic. He hits the front and goes away. A neck clear of Lalagurash. He went off at 10 to 1. Lalagurash was the one finishing best behind him, and the one they all wanted at 5 to 1 was Balindanisk, who finished 11th and never looked like doing anything else. And one comes out of that and goes in the book, Lake Okeechobee, who never got a yard of daylight to run in and was still finishing when it was already over. That is not a horse that got beaten. That is a horse that never got the chance to be anything else.
Thank you, Rob. Lake Okeechobee is written down and dated, and you will hear it read straight back on the morning he is declared again, because a note nobody publishes is not a note. It is a story told afterwards. And that's your evening card. That's the day done. And every call on that board goes into the book tonight, settled in public, win or lose. Nothing hidden, nothing quietly deleted. If today's board was useful, the like button costs you nothing and helps us plenty. And subscribe so tomorrow's read is waiting for you before the market wakes up. Remember, everything here is opinion and analysis. What you do with it is yours, and nothing on this show is an instruction to bet. 18 plus. And if gambling stops being fun, begambleaware.org. See you in the morning. The book settles overnight either way.